Whether you require a domain, a website, or an online store, create it with Squarespace. What occurs when you ultimately pass away, so to speak? Despite our predominantly science-based perspectives on death in contemporary society, it appears that many individuals hold a belief in an existence beyond it. In 2014, The Telegraph conducted a poll among UK citizens, revealing that nearly 60% of participants expressed a belief that some aspect of us continues to exist. In the United States, a nation still largely influenced by Christianity, Pew Research conducted a survey in 2015 to inquire about beliefs regarding what happens after death. The findings indicated that 72% of Americans believed in the concept of heaven, described as a realm where individuals who have lived virtuous lives are eternally rewarded. Additionally, 54% of U.S. adults indicated their belief in hell, characterized as a place where individuals who have lived immoral lives and die without remorse are eternally punished. With this context, we welcome you to this episode of the Infographics Show, titled What Happens When You Die? Please remember to subscribe and activate the bell notification to join our notification squad. It appears that a significant number of people are convinced that after death, we may find ourselves in a blissful paradise filled with clouds. Or, conversely, if we have not followed the moral guidelines set forth by our chosen faith or its specific denomination, we may face eternal damnation and the daunting prospect of pleading with a bearded figure wielding a pitchfork. However, let us begin with some empirical realism regarding what truly happens to the body upon death. Medical professionals recognize death when the heart ceases to beat and there is no longer any electrical activity in the brain. Brain death signifies the end of life, although machines can prolong bodily functions for a short period. One can also experience what is referred to as cardiac death, which signifies that the heart ceases to beat and blood circulation halts throughout the body. Interestingly, individuals who have undergone cardiac death and were subsequently revived have reported being conscious of their surroundings. Some have described an experience of moving towards a light during such near-death situations. It is possible to be resuscitated from what is termed clinical death, but there exists a limited window of approximately 4–6 minutes. However, should you reach the light and pass through it, this state is identified as biological death, the end of the line, the final whistle, unequivocally deceased. This phase can be somewhat undignified, but at that point it is of little concern to you, as you are no longer alive. Once it is certain that you have departed from this world, your muscles will relax, which includes the sphincter, resulting in the potential expulsion of the triple whopper and large fries consumed at lunch. Any gas present may also escape, leading to an unpleasant odor. The same applies to the urine retained in your bladder, thus making the process of dying, unsurprisingly, rather messy. Furthermore, men may experience ejaculation. In the case of women, if pregnant, it is possible to give birth post-mortem, a phenomenon known as coffin birth. This occurrence is rare, however. Instead of the typical pushing, it is the gases within the abdomen that force the newborn into the world. As the body expels what is contained within, sounds may emanate from the mouth as air is released. Healthcare professionals and individuals who are in close proximity to deceased individuals frequently report hearing sounds resembling moans and groans emanating from corpses. While you may experience twitching, this does not indicate the presence of life. Rather, these are merely muscle contractions. Additionally, if you were to die while lying on your stomach, you might soon experience an erection due to the pooling of blood in that area. All of your blood will accumulate in a specific region of your body, a phenomenon known as livor mortis, which explains the dark purple discoloration observed in certain areas, often depicted in media. These are some of the intriguing changes that can occur shortly after death. As blood circulation ceases, your body will begin to cool, a process referred to as algor mortis, or more commonly, the death chill. The cooling process will continue until your body reaches the same temperature as the surrounding environment. Rigor mortis will set in approximately 2 to 6 hours post-mortem, resulting in stiffness due to calcium influx into muscle cells. Without blood flow, cellular breakdown occurs, leading to bacterial proliferation, which is the reason for decomposition. Although it may appear that your hair or nails have grown, this is a misconception. The reality is that your skin is retracting, creating an illusion of growth. The skin will also begin to loosen, and blisters will form on the body. The subsequent phase is putrefaction, during which bacteria and microorganisms commence the process of consuming the body. You will soon begin to emit an odor as unpleasant as anything you could have envisioned during your lifetime. One individual characterized the scent as rotten eggs, feces, and a toilet that has been neglected for a month multiplied by 1,000. It is truly unholy. Before long, all soft tissues will turn to liquid, leaving behind resilient materials such as bones, cartilage, and hair. By the time you are interred, you are already well on your path to decomposition. However, if you are embalmed and buried, the process of decay may be prolonged. If left above ground, you will become a liquefied mass within approximately a month, consumed by insects, maggots, plants, and animals. According to some experts, if buried, it may take 8 to 12 years for you to be reduced to nothing but a skeleton. After around 50 years, even your bones will integrate into the earth. It is important to note that the rate of decomposition is influenced by numerous factors, too many to enumerate here. Nevertheless, we believe you understand the general idea. While some individuals recount their near-death experiences as remarkable, this is not universally true. One person on Reddit shared his experience, stating, "It was merely black emptiness. No thoughts, no consciousness, nothing." The French philosopher René Descartes posited that the soul exists independently of the body, a notion echoed by many religions, suggesting that perhaps something persists after death. Friedrich Nietzsche introduced the idea of eternal recurrence or eternal return, which posits that all existence or energy in the universe has perpetually and will perpetually repeat itself ad infinitum. You live the same life repeatedly, forever. Doesn't that inspire you to live well? Here we can draw parallels to the Buddhist concept of the Wheel of Samsara, where all souls and lives will commence a new cycle after death, albeit not the exact same life. The concept we refer to as reincarnation is often linked by some individuals to what we occasionally describe as déjà vu. Buddhists hold the belief that we can break free from this relentless cycle by attaining true enlightenment, thereby reaching nirvana. Alternatively, do we ascend to heaven once our physical bodies cease to function, tipping our hats to St. Peter? Peter at the pearly gates, hoping he will not refuse us entry for having pilfered that candy bar during a school excursion to Niagara Falls? Will me be welcomed into paradise, a realm abundant with exquisite cuisine and stunning maidens that render our lifeless knees weak? Or will we merely become part of the earth, our souls reduced to a fleeting fancy that distracted us from our cosmic triviality and the sense of futility we occasionally feel here on terra firma? This is a question we cannot answer, but we are eager to hear your thoughts. Please share your opinions in the comments, and we implore you not to leave us. Additionally, do not forget to check out our other video titled, "This is How You Will Die." Thank you for watching, and as always, remember to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time. While this video may have been rather somber, let us take a moment to reflect on your current life and how you can enhance it. If you are among the many individuals who are either running a business or contemplating starting one, you likely require a website. However, given our limited time on this planet, you do not wish to invest excessive hours figuring out how to establish everything and subsequently worrying about maintenance. We share this perspective, which is why we appreciate using